So, Naughty Dog, the kings of video game. They've come out with a new game, or they will be coming out with a new game. Bo, I know you probably have not seen this at all, right?
No, I've been vaguely aware there's something going on. I don't know any details.
Okay. So, just to put it into perspective, currently this trailer on PlayStation official YouTube has 210,000 dislikes and only 87,000 likes. Over on Naughty Dog's official YouTube, 149,000 dislikes and 61,000 likes. So, as you can probably tell, it's not massively well received. I'm sure you don't have to be a genius to figure that out. But I thought we'd take a look at it, and then I thought we'd just get your opinion of it, Bo, because I just think it's good times. Really, I think this will be quite good fun. So, go here. Can you hear that?
Yep.
Sound excellent.
Jordan,
Tell me something good.
well, you're right, it checks out. He's hiding out around the Superior Moon.
Excellent.
Dude, how is that excellent? He's next to fucking Superior. No one has left that planet in over 600 years. Anyone who even flies close to it is never heard from again.
Superstitions.
No. Superstitions are the crazy rumors about what happened on that planet. These are facts.
You worry too much.
You know what I worry just right about? I say we wait for him to leave, or how about we find a new lead? He's not worth it. I'm wasting my time on him.
Can you please blame him? I don't need another hunter swooping in.
Who is swooping? No one is crazy enough to go there.
He clearly is.
He is clearly desperate.
And so am I, so claim him, or I will find another agent.
You know, that's with all your fucking shit. Okay, alright, you know what? There, you're the boss.
Thank you.
Listen, kid. I'll see you on the other side.
Oh, that's about it, right, about it. What do you think?
It's a sin.
I want to get your opinion first, Bo. Come on.
Well, it's a strange mishmash of things, isn't it? Strange mishmash. If the main character was sort of in any way relatable, could have been all right. But I don't know. Just a bunch of cliches. It just seems like a whole bunch of try-hard cliches mashed together.
What do you mean? This Asian bold lesbo in space? Why is this not relatable, mate?
Yeah. Just general attitude is just so likable.
Yeah, definitely not sassy and clearly just a bit of a bitch.
Yeah. So what is the actual game then? What is it, like a first person open world thing? What is it? What what is the
So
game?
did we have any of the footage? Yeah, here's some of the footage. It doesn't even look that good. That's it.
Okay. I have seen more cringeworthy things. I have seen things I detest immediately more than that, but I'm never ever gonna buy this thing and play it. Come on, get real.
Why?
Again, I'm good with San Andreas. I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good. I'm good going back to that. Or I don't know. I don't really game all that much, so I don't know. It might, it might be good, but I doubt it. Right? And plus, that main character. The thing is, you could have like a sassy female, fairly unlikable character, and it still be okay and work. But I doubt it. Yeah, it just seemed like someone came up with it is sort of bit younger than us and just trying really hard to mishmash together a load of maybe a team of lesbians with a chip on their shoulder so big that it's got its own zip code. I don't know.
Oh no, it's absolutely been destroyed for a lot of those reasons. I mean, it's quintessential. It's very 2024, isn't it? It's very 2024. Obviously, all the comments are super bad. If we can zoom in on the comments, where are the comments? There we go. They're really, really bad. The most surprising thing about this trailer is that Sony left the comments on. Yeah. Is the modern audience here in the room with us, Mr. Druckmann? How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man? I mean, it's just, there's nothing good about it. All of the comments are negative.
All right.
This is one of my favorite ones. This game is going to make Concordillion dollars. Concord was a game. I think I'm pretty certain we covered it together here. Concord was that game that they paid over $400 million for, and then they closed it down within 10 days.
Oh, yeah. Is that one of the biggest fails of all time?
I think so.
Of all time?
So, actually. Yeah.
They spent well over $800 million on that just in development alone, plus the purchase of the studio that was making it, Firewalk Studios. Sony sunk just ginormous amounts of cash in there, and they didn't recover $1. In fact, lost all of the development costs, the purchase of the studio cost, all the advertisement cost, and initial distribution cost. And I would say they lost well over $1 billion on that game.
It's not easily done.
It was
someone said, "Here's $1 billion. Lose it as quickly as possible."
And they did.
I don't think I've got the creativity to have done it. What they achieved, it's quite an achievement, really.
Well, and you don't know actually the half of it. I was being rather kind. The studio only had the game in the general public available space where they could play it for less than 10 days. That's how fast it failed. They couldn't even salvage it.
This game is not for you, but why didn't you buy it?
Yeah. You're reprehensible filth, but the fact you didn't get on board with it means you're even more so.
Yeah, we actively told you that we don't want your money, but we actually want your money. Okay, cool. I love this one. Will Smith's wife's got a game. This one's quite funny. Kotaku and IGN already gave it a 10 out of 10 because you can just tell there'll be certain people because it just plays into all of that. But the comical thing about it is of course, the comments are turned off on the. Oh, you can't see it. God damn it! I've shared a particular tab, not the screen. The comments on the official Naughty Dog, who is the game developer, their trailer they've turned it off. They've turned the comments off because obviously, yeah, it's not doing too well for them. It's not doing too well for them at all. So yeah, pretty bad actually. Pretty goddamn bad.
It looks like they were setting up some sort of narrative of a relationship between her and that dude that was on the screen. Could not care less. Just could not care less. Like that's the kind of thing in any storytelling, it's setting up things and leaving them hanging so that you want to keep reading or keep watching or keep playing, whatever it might be. That will say straight away that's a foul. If that's the major hook or whatever you want to call it. No, don't care.
Yeah,
Will Smith's wife. That's quite funny though.
Yeah, I do like that one. In development since 2020, that makes so much sense.
Wow.
These games take years to make. They take years, and they spend so much money on them. The thing is, yeah, you're going to really struggle with a video game studio. Really does struggle surviving one flop because they cost so much money now, and the profit margins are so slim because they all keep trying to, do all of this nonsense. It's just absolutely absurd. You said Cowboy Bebop was an inspiration. Where did all the cool characters from Cowboy Bebop go? You never go full Concord. I like how Concord has become a pejorative, just an insult.
Just shorthand for utter fail.
Concord 2, it's Concord in time. Oh, Jesus. So there you go. This is the segment, basically. It's just this new game that got revealed, and I guess the major update of it for everyone that's wondering, because of course, you guys have probably seen this trailer already. The update is just, they've switched the comments off. I mean, God, what is this? What is this as a design? And this.
Yeah, I can really relate to that. Some sort of ultra cold, really annoying woman. Yeah, Asian woman. Yeah, no thanks. No thanks.
It's just ridiculous. They're brave though. Opening shot, the reveal of the character literally shaving her head. I mean, that is bravery right there, isn't it?
Stunning.
Yeah, using the clippers upside down.
Stunning.
So it's not really how you use clippers, but
no, that's the opposite of using clippers. Tell me you've never used a set of clippers without telling me you never used a set of clippers. And look, I mean, overall, that is dumb. That is actually, you're scraping your brain if you do it that way.
Yeah.
You have to flip them over.
That's why she's got all those scars on her.
Yeah, that explains the scars, right? Yeah.
Oh dear. What do you think about this all culture? What's your thoughts on all this crap?
Well, as a person who runs a gaming channel, I will say this is very Concord of them. Yeah, this feels very the Squad Kill the Justice League. This is all of the recent game failures that caused studios to fail that we've seen this last year, which I predicted would be 9, which is well beyond 13 at this point in time this year.
God.
You've lost you've lost darn close to 35,000 people in the gaming industry to layoffs and studios shutting down this year. You have lost who knows how many varied IPs to history now, and who knows how many IPs you've devalued just in the last year alone. This game could have been something. I mean, there was a point in time when Naughty Dog made good things, but then they fired probably the best storyteller they had, which happened to be a lesbian woman who didn't tell lesbian women stories. So, yeah.
That's interesting. Every gay person I've ever known in real life is not like a gay activist.
Yeah.
Not one. I don't think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of this game, not because of the visuals, which aren't great, nor because of any politics that could be assumed by that. But because the dialogue is stilted. The story, if you've seen all the leaks, which I have, lead you to just be like, okay, this is terrible. This is a downgrade of almost anything that Naughty Dog's ever done. And I'm just disappointed.
What other games have they done?
Uncharted.
Okay.
Last of Us.
All right. Yeah.
And then a whole bunch of games like Crash. Did they do Crash Bandicoot?
They I can't remember, but yeah, they were involved in a lot of very successful games. Their franchises, though, are what they're known for. And
Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah, I mean, this is they did a bunch of stuff. They did like all the way back to early games like Ski Crazed and all kinds of stuff. So they did an awful lot. But this is just disappointing and sad. Honestly.
Yeah.
And I look, maybe this is the best game ever made. I doubt it. Because I mean, even if you aren't engaged enough to figure out how the hair clippers work, which is right at the beginning of the first part of the shot, you aren't a good game maker.
I also wonder with that sort of thing, how many eyes that passes over and no one says, oh, wait a minute. Someone's got to model that. I imagine, right? There's got to be animators and things. And at no point, you would think dozens, maybe probably hundreds of eyes have passed over that. And gone, yeah, that's fine. That's how you use clippers. It's just one small example.
Yeah, I mean, it just goes to show that is just the industry in general, isn't it? Just how absolutely monumentally stupid they all are. It's just absurd, absolutely absurd. But they're not happy because obviously they're like, "Oh shit, we're getting flamed right now. We're getting absolutely destroyed." It's like, yes, you are. Yes.
Well, to state the obvious, it does speak volumes when you have to turn the comments off, because at Lotus Eaters. Or just on Twitter or anywhere really, even in the chat right now, it is pretty bad weakness just to turn it off, right? It's well, yeah. I mean, everyone knows the point I'm making here. It just speaks absolute volumes. I wonder how these people, whoever was sort of the creative force behind it, whether it's a team of people or whether it was one particular person, went with the creative decision. The main protagonist will be this shaven-headed Jet Li with boobs. Like how when they realise they've sort of put the whole of Sony or whatever into danger, this
is the actress, by the way.
How can you sleep at night knowing that you've? Oh, so it's modelled on a real person.
Yeah, but they've significantly uglified her.
I was just going to say that.
Significantly made her rancid.
Yeah. Why would you?
They've gone out of their way, in fact, to do that.
Yeah.
What?
Or we'll make her more relatable. To who? I don't know. Like, it's a classic thing, isn't it? Like, gaming is mostly for dudes, right? I mean, I'm not saying women don't game, but I mean, it's just largely is.
Yeah, it is mostly. Yeah, of course it is.
And also, there's not a problem with having a female protagonist per se. There's no problem with that. You know, lots of people choose to be a female coach or something. But if they're unrelatable, uncharismatic, unlikable, or obnoxious, even like straight off the bat, obnoxious. And then there's the Lara Croft thing. Like, just make her attractive. God, God, I don't care if you call me a misogynist or whatever.
What if I told you that she's after a guy?
Oh yeah, good point. Actually, yeah, they've made her heterosexual, have they?
Seems.
I don't believe it. I don't.
Yeah, the narrative is that he just hit on her for ages, and she was an ice queen and kept knocking him back because she's gay. That's why there's some antagonism between them, because he won't accept that she's gay or something. Oh, I don't know. As Culture says, maybe the gameplay is good and fun. I doubt it, but maybe it is. But I would put money on that the plot is dog poop. But maybe the actual in-game experience is fun. It might be.
Maybe. Well, yeah, maybe.
I doubt it. When is it actually out? Do you know? Is it actually out now?
Do you know when it is out, Culture? I don't.
Not off the top, no.
Okay.
But
no time soon then, or anything.
Yeah.
No, I think it'll be next year.
Yeah, but just for your knowledge, Jason Schreier kind of dropped like everything about what this game was and all of the plot points.
So ruined it.
And yeah, and when you get to the end, there's a decision that you make to either exterminate the galactopole that is attacking the planet or genocide the planet. Those are your choices.
Huh.
Are there infinity Bemalians on the planet? That will be my deciding factor.
That's just the decision process there.
All right.
Yeah, you decide one thing or the other thing. I read through all of it and I was like, oh well, that's crazy stuff. Yeah.
There is something sort of deep in the heart, deep in the soul of like these wokist types that is sort of nihilistic. I mean, or apocalyptic, or I don't know how to say it, just like something extremely dark, sort of a nugget of sort of pure darkness that it all emanates from. Right. So it doesn't surprise me that at the end is a choice of annihilations, not creating anything, not trying to say anything meaningful or beautiful or anything, just
murder.
Yeah.
Just straight up murder. Well, there you go. Anyway, I thought we'd cover that. We've got some super chats actually about this particularly. So we got one from my favorite taco eating, burrito loving Latino billionaire.
Latinx.
No, he's Latino, billionaire, philanthropist, Mexican Iron Man. And he says, yuck. I vote we send culture into that game, and to repopulate future Earth, he has to mate with the bold chick.
No, thank you.
Ah, dear. Yeah, okay, cool. So that's all of the. We'll move on now. That's all the super chats from about that. But